Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. First of all, let's address the elephant in the room. Yes, I have cheetah print eyeshadow on and a cheetah print shirt. It is like my full fantasy right now. If I posted my hand glam pics before I post this video, then I will put a picture of it up right here. If not, then sorry about it. But today's video is going to be an anti-haul of sorts, kind of like a will I buy it video. I don't know if y'all know, but Trend Mood over on Instagram posts like all of the new releases. If y'all want to be up to date with like new makeup releases, you gotta follow Trend Mood. They post discount codes, you know, sales, they post new releases, they post everything. So I'm going to be going over onto Trend Mood's Instagram for this video, going through just all of their new releases, hair care, skincare, makeup, whatever I find, and we're just gonna talk about if I'm gonna buy it, if I'm not gonna buy it, or if I think it's really nice but too expensive, overpriced, you know, just my overall thoughts. So I'm really excited. I've been wanting to do this video for a while now. Oh, and Racey's here too. She's excited too. Now let's just get started. Okay, so I have my laptop. Gosh, stop barking! Okay, so I have my laptop down here and I'm probably going to be looking down most of the video, but I'm going to scoot over so I can put a picture up of what I'm talking about. Okay, so the first thing that I see on Trend Mood is by Makeup Revolution. It looks like it's in collaboration with Makeup by Tammy. I'm not sure who that is, but they came out with a Tropical Twilight Shadow Palette, a Paradise Glow Face Palette, a Golden Hour Face Palette, and a Lip Trio set. Looks like it comes with a lip liner and 2 nude glosses. I think I'm just going to focus on the eyeshadow palette mainly. Those face palettes look too deep for my skin tone, so I don't feel like I'm the best person to give my thoughts. But I'm glad that they have such deep colors in those face palettes. As for the eyeshadow palette, I'm honestly really digging this. I like that it has jewel tones. I feel like that's kind of unique, especially with summer coming up, or I guess we're in summer. Especially being in summer, I feel like they could have gone really bright and neon, but they didn't, and I feel like I really appreciate that. The shimmers look gorgeous in the swatches. I just wonder how it performs. I do have a couple Makeup Revolution palettes, and they perform quite nice. It's kind of hard to say. I feel like the formula varies palette to palette, but yeah, I'm kind of into it, and it seems affordable. So yeah, I like this one. Am I gonna buy it? Probably not, but I have way too many palettes. So the next release is by one of my favorite drugstore brands, Milani, and it looks like they came out with 3 different products. We got a lip balm, a setting spray, and eyeliners. And I am super vibing with this. I really love the color scheme they went with. I like that, you know, how I just said that Makeup Revolution didn't do the summer colors. I like that Milani did for this, because this isn't an eyeshadow palette. This is like lip balms, setting sprays. I think of like being refreshed, and I really like the fruit theme they got going on. Okay, lip balms are $7.99. Setting sprays are $9.99 and eyeliners are $7.99. So all under $10. I think that's pretty decently priced, especially for drugstore nowadays. I feel like they're getting up there in price, so I'm glad they kept it under the $10 mark. I feel like with Milani, they could have made that setting spray like $13, but they didn't. So I really appreciate that. And yeah, I might actually pick up one of the lip balms. I'm not in need of a setting spray or eyeliner right now, so I'm good on those, but I do think that's a cute launch. All right, so this next release is by Colorpop, and y'all, when I tell you, my jaw hit the floor, and this was like in my bag immediately when I saw this pop up on my Instagram. Oh my gosh, I snatched these palettes up so fast. So this is by Colorpop, and this is a part of their new tie-dye collection. It comes with 3 palettes. It comes with a bunch of other stuff too, which I'll talk about in a second, but I want to focus on the palettes because I just bought all 3. So there's this like corally reddish one, which honestly I was debating on getting because I have the Baby Got Peach palette and it looks so similar. Like, am I a fool for buying this and also this one over here? I don't know the name of it, but that like reddish orange palette, they just seem so similar. But I was like, well, I already got the other 2, so I need the 3rd one to complete the collection, you know? But I am so intrigued by this one. Oh my gosh, the one that has like this yellowy green with the orange and the blues. I'm so excited. I can do so much with that. And then, oh my goodness, like this is just a unicorn dream with the light blue and the purples. I'm just so in love with all of it. So when this popped up on my Instagram, I immediately went to Colorpop. I added the bundle to my cart, and as I was checking out, it sold out. And that pissed me off so bad. I was like, if I add it to my cart, y'all should hold that palette for me for like, you know, 10 minutes or so. And then after that time, my time's up and they release it and someone else can have the chance to buy it. But once it's in your cart, you should still be able to get it. But they took it away from me. But it's all good. The individual palettes were still available. So I just bought, you know, the, what are they called? The Aura and Out, in a Trance, and Miss Bliss palettes individually instead of as a set. So I'll be getting those in soon and I'm so excited about them. And then this collection also comes with some liners. I love the Colourpop liners. I was really tempted to get those, but I just ordered like 8 like wet liners that are supposed to come in. I'm gonna do like some graphic liner looks. I'm really excited for that. So I was like, I don't need any more liners. And then it looks like they have a couple glitters, which I'm not really interested in. Okay, y'all, next is Urban Decay. Urban Decay, why are y'all still doing naked stuff? It is tired. Put her to rest. She's naked and afraid, like she wants to go to bed. But this is their new Naked Ultraviolet palette, and it's just boring. Like, look at that. Those purples are shimmers. We don't even have some purple mattes in there. We have what looks to be like a beige matte, a light yellow matte, a dusty, very light mauve, and then what is that, blue? I can't even tell. But this is not an ultraviolet palette. We don't even have some purples to blend into the crease. No, they're just shimmers. No, I'm done with this. I'm tired of Urban Decay. They need to revamp their entire brand, and honestly, they can hire me to do it. Like, Urban Decay, hit me up. I will give you a great rebrand because y'all are in desperate need of it. Like, you're gonna go under. People are tired of this naked bull crap that y'all have been recycling for years now. So that's what I gotta say about that. All right, next is by Sol de Janeiro, which is a brand that makes one of my favorite lotions, the Bum Bum Cream. I learned about that cream through Tati Westbrook on YouTube, and it just kind of blew up from there. It smells like a tropical cocoa butter vacation. It is gorgeous, and they are coming out with a Bum Bum body scrub, and I know it's gonna smell exactly like the lotion, but in a scrub form. And y'all, I am usually not tempted by these kind of products, by scrubs. You know, I'm just like, a scrub is a scrub. I'm not gonna pay however much. How much is this? So this is $42. Like, hell no, I'm not gonna get that. And I'm normally not interested in these products, but I was tempted by this just because I love the lotion so much. But $42 for a body scrub, absolutely no thank you. I mean, I'm sure you probably get a decent amount, but I'm good. Next is a new product by Briogeo, and this is a hair mask. If y'all don't know, Briogeo is a very popular, very high quality like hair care brand. I don't know if they do skincare or anything other than that. I've only heard of them doing hair care. And they came out with a Be Gentle, Be Kind Avocado and Kiwi Mega Moisture Superfoods hair mask. Okay, so basically it's a hair mask. It's supposed to hydrate your hair, and I have tried Briogeo's hair masks before. Oh my gosh, did y'all watch my bath video? I have tried some of Briogeo's hair masks before, and it worked wonders for my hair. However, I'm not one of those like freaks about my hair. I really don't take that great care of it, so I'm not going to spend $36 on a hair mask. No thank you. I will buy an eyeshadow palette. So that's all I gotta say about that. I'm sure it works great. If you're interested in this, I would say buy it. They are a very reliable brand, but it's not my thing. Okay, next is this palette by NYX. This is their Ultimate Utopia palette. Retails for $35 and comes with 40 shades. So it's a good price, but y'all don't need this. Look at the shades. Really, really look at the shades. Look how many light gray tones we have just on the first row. On the second row, those two mauvey purple shades in the middle, the mattes, are going to look the same. One may be slightly darker, but you could build up the other shade to get the same effect. Like, first of all, there are too many repeat shades. I see so many peach shades. There are so many repeat shades. I see so many peach shades that look identical. And I mean, I don't know, y'all. I'm not in love with the color story. If you are, I say go for it, but $35, like for $35, I could get, you know, 2 or 3 Colourpop palettes and have high quality and get different color stories that I really love instead of trying to make this one big palette make sense when it really doesn't. The colors really don't make sense. I like the shimmers. I kind of wish the shimmers were in a palette of their own. And if that were the case, maybe I would buy it, but the mattes just kind of ruin it for me. They're just kind of boring. Next is by Huda Beauty, and it looks like they came out with a Silk Hydra Plumping Lip Balm. So just a plumping lip gloss, basically. I'm not gonna buy this, but if I know anything about Huda Beauty, which is not much because I've never tried any of their products, but I've heard a lot, I feel like this is going to be intense. Like, if you put this on, if you buy this, I would be ready to like feel the tingles, you know what I mean? And like really feel the heat. So I don't know, retails for, let's see. I'm not sure how much it retails for, but I feel like it's gonna be expensive and I'm not here for it. I feel like plumping lip glosses literally do nothing. Just overline your lips if you want that effect that bad. Oh, cute. Okay. So this is by e.l.f. Cosmetics. It looks like it's in collaboration with Jay Kissa, a YouTuber that I don't watch all the time, but I have watched and I like her and I respect her like in this industry. So e.l.f. Cosmetics collaborated with Jay Kissa and this is a rainbow palette. This is so cute, so fun. And I really think that this is different than other rainbow palettes because it's thoughtful. You can tell that she purposefully did like a neon row and then she purposefully did a more muted down row and I love that. And then of course you got the shimmers. This, you can make something really beautiful with this. And honestly, how much was it? $20? I don't need to get it. I know I don't need to get it. I have so many rainbow palettes, but I want it. And I don't know, I'm kind of convincing myself to get it. I don't know, I really like this and I think that's cute. I think there are other things in the set and I'm not interested in those, so I'm not gonna talk about them. Moving on. Okay, a new product by Glossier. I know a lot of people that watch me love Glossier. I have not tried anything by them, actually, I don't think. And I would love to. I'm very interested in their brand. I think they're very sleek and cute. This is a priming moisturizer balance. I don't know what that means. I don't know if that means that it's a primer or if it's a moisturizer, or if it's both. Let's see. Hydrate, minimize the appearance of pores, matte finish. Okay, it's a matte finish with a subtle hint of glow. Okay, so I'm pretty sure it's a gel cream formula. Okay, pretty sure this is a sort of primer since it has a matte finish. I don't know why it would have a matte finish if it weren't some sort of primer. I'm not super interested in this just because I don't love matte finishes, but I am interested in Glossier, so maybe I could check out more of their products. If y'all like Glossier, leave some down below that I should try out first. Okay, so new product by P. Louise. I love P. Louise. They make the base that I use on my eyelids for my eyeshadow. Ever since I discovered their P. Louise base in the shade Rumor, like I could not go back to just regular concealer or regular eyeshadow primer, no ma'am. And I have already rebought some more. So they have new colors. It's really, really cool if y'all are trying to do like creative looks to go in with a colorful creamy base because it'll just help you build upon that pigment. So like, let's say if you were doing a full-on blue look and you knew that, instead of doing the skin color base that I would do, you could put this blue on and then pack your blue shadow on top of it. And it would just be like, bam, and make it pop even more. So I'm not going to pick these up just because they are kind of expensive and I don't do like enough only blue looks or enough only yellow looks or coral or orange, whatever that is, to buy one of these. But if you're interested, they are a really good brand and I would back them up. So I'm sure these are really good. Lights Lacquer. So Kathleen Lights here on YouTube used to have her own nail polish line. Well, she still does, but it used to be KL Polish. And apparently there was some rocky things with the business. She ended up ceasing all operations with KL Polish and now she has Lights Lacquer, which she has full control of, and she came out with a base coat and a top coat. I'm not going to get these, but I think it's really cute. I like the so clingy, so over it type, you know, sticky hand marketing going on. I think it's really adorable. Although I'm not going to buy these nail polishes in particular, I am interested in her polishes as a whole. I own more KL polishes than I do any other brand. KL polish was her old nail polish line, and I haven't tried any of Light's Lacquer nail polishes, but I'm sure the formula is very similar, so I am interested in other colors, just not a top coat or a base coat. I'm good. I don't do my nails, obviously, I don't do my nails that religiously to care about top coat and base coat. The next release is by BH Cosmetics, and this is a whole set. So it looks like they came out with 2 different 16 pan palettes. We got Avocado Toast and then Mimosa. They came out with a highlighter palette called Belgian Waffle, a blush palette called Bellini, a brush set, and then some glosses. So I actually think that this is adorable. I think the packaging is really cute. It's giving me like emoji vibes, but other than that, I'm not really vibing with this collection. The Color Story and Avocado Toast, I feel like the greens, well, you know what, I take that back. I feel like the greens and Avocado Toast are different enough to where I could justify keeping all of them. So maybe Avocado Toast is not that bad. I could say the same with Mimosa. It's just that personally, I already have so many of those shades that I don't need either one of these palettes. As for the highlight palette, I think that is great for lighter skin tones, except when I look at the picture below it, that highlighter palette looks much deeper than the one above it. So maybe it could work for dark and light skin tones. I'm not sure. I think they should have just made 2 separate palettes, because if you're pale like me, you're not going to be able to use half of that palette. So maybe they could have just made like smaller ones or something. And as for the blush palette, I'm also not going to be picking up because I just ordered 2 blush palettes from BH Cosmetics. I actually have them right here. If y'all want a review on these, let me know. I got like a pinky one and then a more reddish one. So just a side note, I just bought blush palettes from BH Cosmetics. I'm not going to buy this one, but I do think the packaging is cute. Don't get these brushes. I'm sure they're really cheap. The glosses, I mean, do you really need them? Probably not. Overall, it's cute, I guess, but it's just not that impressive. Ooh boy, by Pat McGrath. Holy, this is really, really stunning. So this is Pat McGrath's new Mothership palette, Divine Rose 2. I guess she has another one. I don't keep up with Pat McGrath that much just because I can't afford her stuff. So like I can't look at it, you know what I mean? It is $125 though before you start getting ideas. And I've never swatched, I've never tested Pat McGrath, so there's not much that I can say, but I think this palette is really, really pretty. Yeah, that's it. I wish I could buy it. Okay, new from Huda Beauty. That is Manny MUA's brand here on YouTube. If y'all don't know who he is, he came out with his own makeup line, and this looks like a 6-pan blush palette. And honestly, y'all, when I saw other people talking about this, I was like, it is not that cute. I would not even be tempted by it, but I know I just said I bought 2 blush palettes, but I'm looking at this like, ooh, that's pretty. I really like the range of blush shades that this palette has. It has, you know, a peachy pinky tone, an orangey one, and then it has like your mauve-y and darker berry tones. And maybe, is that a highlighter bottom left? Yeah, I think some of these have shimmer in them, so that's kind of cute. Yeah, I really like this. I think the shade range is really nice and it's very versatile. It'll be flattering on a lot of people. $35. I'm not gonna buy it, but if you do, let me know how it is. So Maybelline came out with a lash mask. This is called their Falsies lash mask, and basically it's an overnight eyelash conditioner. Ooh. It says that this is supposed to give you healthier looking lashes in just 3 uses. So this is my first time looking at this or hearing about this, and honestly I'm tempted to buy it. It's only $6.99. I think it might be sold out. I'll have to check, but honestly, I could test this out, and maybe if y'all wanted a video or something on it, I'm kind of interested in this. All right, y'all, new from Dragon Beauty. That is Nikita Dragon's beauty brand, if y'all don't know who she is. And it looks like she's coming out with new color correctors, a lavender colored one and then an orange colored one. And honestly, y'all, I'm not interested in the slightest. I know Nikita Dragun is transgender and her brand is very marketed towards that. And I think that's awesome. I think it's amazing that she's putting products out on the market that work for transgender women and men. And I think it's amazing. But I have no use for these products, so therefore I'm not interested. I feel like Nikita has put out a lot of color correcting products so far, and her brand is still fairly new, so I would love to see her branch out and do maybe an eyeshadow palette, or I don't know, just something different, because I feel like a lot of people don't color correct anymore. But then again, like I said, her brand is marketed towards transgender community, and I understand that, so who am I to judge? All right, y'all, so new palette by Morphe, and this is in celebration for Pride Month, and I don't know the name of this. Is it 10G Glisten Up? I don't know if I'm stupid, but I don't get it. Anyways, this is their new Pride palette. It's a rainbow glitter palette, and honestly, y'all, rainbow capitalism is real. I feel like if you want to buy rainbow stuff for Pride, you should buy from smaller businesses and not from Morphe. Although 100% of the profits from this palette are going to a charity, I believe, or some kind of Pride organization, I'm not sure. But that's 100% of the profits. Like, they're still going to cover their cost of expenses, and then profit is going to go to a charity. But you don't need this. There are so many talented people on Instagram that sell their glitters. They make these intricate glitters for makeup use, for eye use, and I would love to see you support a smaller business rather than Morphe, this huge like conglomerate monopoly that's taking over the world. Well, not really, but I don't know. I like Morphe sometimes, but I feel like if there were any time to support a smaller business and not a large business, it would be now if you were interested in this palette. So, oh my gosh, y'all. When I saw this, I was like, my eyes hurt. So this is by King Beauty Shop. I think I'm pronouncing that right. It's Q-I-N-G, so maybe King Beauty Shop. And they came out with a palette with 99 shades. It's only $50, so like, that's a good price, but that makes me really question the quality. And honestly, y'all, if I were to buy this, I wouldn't even know what shades I'm looking at. That background is so distracting to me. That like chrome, metallic, multicolor background, or oh, man, I don't even know, but it makes it so hard to see what color you're looking at. And the more I focus on it, do y'all see like 10 red shades that look exactly identical spread across the palette? If they were wanting to do this, they should have organized it better. And that just makes me feel like it's just a stock palette since it doesn't have any thought put into it. Does that make sense? No, it's a no for me, dog. All right, new palette by Geoffrey Star. I know this has been out for a minute. It came out like mid-May, and I'm late. It's my first time making this video, so I'm gonna talk about it. This is his new cremated palette, and y'all, I do like Geoffrey Star, but this ain't it. Like, please don't get this. Honestly, even if you were to get this, they're not flattering gray tones. They're just gonna make you look dead. They're going to make you look cremated, like the palette says. And like, look at that bottom row. Like, I watched Angelica Oles and she was talking about this. She said that you literally could have like split the palette in half and like had half the amount of shades, and that would have been a way better palette. And I totally agree. It did not need to be this big. It did not need to be this expensive. You don't need this. And how often do you wear gray tones? Honestly, like, all right, y'all, so the last product I'm going to be talking about is from House Labs, and that is Lady Gaga's new makeup brand. And this is the palette that came out with. It's the Stupid Love palette, and I am so bored. So beyond bored. Y'all, like, the quality in this better be out of this world, because this is so tired. This blue and orange thing was so 2018. Like, it's so far gone that this feels so old, so old. I know I've said so much, but I can't express how disappointed I was in this palette. Lady Gaga is a goddess. She could bless the makeup community with her makeup skills and creative mind, but she's just not doing that for me. And what did she come out with at first? Like lip liners or eyeliner, some kind of liner. And I was just like, okay, this is Lady Gaga. I get you want to start with essentials and build a brand, but she came out with a palette. She went there. She wasn't ready. This isn't, I'm not intrigued by this. I'm not inspired. I don't even know what I would do with this. I would create a blue look, which I could do with this palette that I have sitting right here. Like, I don't need that to do anything special. So that's just my 2 cents. All right, y'all. Well, that's all that I have for y'all today. Please let me know down below if you like this kind of video. I love just chatting with y'all about makeup and releases and crap talking a little bit here and there. I really want to make this a series on my channel, and I was thinking maybe I could combine my love for design and makeup and start reviewing makeup packaging, and maybe I could even redesign a couple things and show y'all how I would design something. I think that could be really fun. But yeah, other than that, don't forget to like this video, give it a big thumbs up, leave a comment down below, subscribe, do all the things, and I will see y'all in my next one. Bye.